Hi everybody. I said I was going to do some tagine cooking, and do you know, I just haven't felt it today to do anything. I'm so tired, but I need to get this done, and I need to eat, um, and I need to use this chicken up. So this is a tagine which goes in the oven. I'm going to move this out the way. I have washed it and everything. So what I'm going to do first is, I'm going to fry my onions. And I'm going to use some anchor butter to fry the onions in a cast iron pan. So put the heat on. No, not that one. This one. So a little bit of butter. These darn nails, I have scrubbed underneath them before I start cooking, so I don't want to give myself any food poisoning. So, sliver of butter into the pan. I'll be using that again in a minute. Use my wooden spoon. Going to use also some preserved lemons, but they're not going to go in till last, and some already pitted olives, which are used in the, in the traditional Moroccan cooking. I will say that to use the tagine, you don't need to be doing what I'm doing. I'm the whole lot can go into the tagine. The onions, the spices, the chicken, it can all go into the tagine together and cook in the oven. It's basically, it's like a stew. It's like a stew that is steamed in spices, etc. I've got to put this kettle on in a minute, so I'm going to have to mute you. I don't want to be assaulting your eardrums. I've got no homemade chicken stock or vegetable stock. What I am using are these gelatinous vegetable stock cubes that are just vegetable, and I'm going to use 2 of them to make a thick sauce. Sorry, I'm chopping my head off here. So 2 of those, and they are dissolved in about, I don't know, just under 2 cups of water, 1.5 cups of water. So I'm gonna, that's melted now, so I'm gonna fry my onions. You can tell I don't use this side of the hob very often, and I haven't cooked tagine for a long time. Last time I cooked it was in the little one that I used on the hob, and I used it without a diffuser or anything. I nearly set myself on fire. So this will be better. So frying the onions until they're translucent, really, starting to brown. Spices, right. got Himalayan salt, not too much of it because I've got the lemons. Got what they call is the gem of all the spices. It's saffron, and I believe it's made from crocus flowers. So Himalayan salt, saffron, cinnamon, turmeric, ground ginger and paprika. And when the onions are almost done, I'm going to add that. And while that's cooking, I'm going to put you on hold for a second while I boil my kettle. Hang on. We go again. So I'm going to add to the onion now. It's all nicely translucent and doing well. I'm going to add the coriander, the paprika, the ginger and the turmeric. Half a teaspoon of each. I'm going to add all of that. Give it a good old stir. I'm going to add some garlic. Not too much, I don't want too much garlic at the moment, so a little bit of garlic. See how nice this is looking? Can you see? Look at that. A little bit of saffron. You don't need much of this, which is a good job because it's very expensive. Just little tiny shreds. You can put it in water, you know, and get the gold going, you know, the colour and everything, but you don't need to. So just add the saffron and a little bit of Himalayan salt I'm using. Not much because we're going to be using the preserved lemons, so don't want much salt. It smells really nice. Saffron base, not white knot. Look at this. Look at that. Delish. So get that out into my bowl. You've got to be careful because the spices, if you have it going for too long on too high a heat, it's just going to spoil it. It'll burn. So that's just about right now, lovely. Out, 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 out. There we go. Now, a bit more butter. In which to fry the chicken. too much. I should have had this out at room temperature, not. So put it skin side down. Put it on hold again. All that fried. Okay. I've done the chicken for about 3 minutes each side. Regardless of what a certain Mr. El Shami says, chicken cannot be cooked in 4 minutes, particularly when it's breaded and floured and God knows breadcrumbs and whatever else on it. It's wonder they didn't die of food poisoning. Anyway, a diffuser, don't use your tagine without your diffuser because you're going to crack it, you're going to crack the pot. So, onto there goes the tagine. Turn the chicken off. Nice and brown. Oh, and guys, when you're barbecuing, unlike Mr. El Shami, don't be using plastic spoons. And please use antiseptic wipes to put your equipment down on. Dirty bugger. Right. All this beautiful onion, look, going in there. Lovely jubbly. With a little bit of stock. Get the chicken out. Oops. Oh, it's crossing over. Come out, wherever you are. The rest of your stock, I've just used vegetable stock. And simmering. Put my lid on. And put it in the oven at, I've got my oven on at, I just knocked it off. What an idiot. Right, about 180 into my oven. and there it will steam for the duration. There you go. So it's on about 180, 185, and it will take about an hour, I guess, until it's done. And then I will add lemon, the pulp of some lemon and some pitted olives, and it will be ready to eat. So once it's done in the oven, we'll come back down and check it in an hour, and share the end bit of the cooking business with you then. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea now and take it upstairs to have a look what's been going on YouTube. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.